Part of self-care and self-love is learning how to regulate our emotions. Hello everyone, Janie is here, the Mindfulness Coach. Thank you so much for tuning into today's mindful message. I wanted to touch on the importance of emotional regulation. This is important for adults and for children, and the sooner we can start to implement tools to help us, the easier it is as we grow up. And so for some of you that are watching this, you're going to look at this as a way to help you with your children, but this is something that you need to be able to practice for yourself. The importance of being able to identify emotions is a huge part of emotional regulation, and this has a lot to do with our social and emotional development. This is a way for us to empower children, an opportunity to learn how to manage our own selves. This is about self-control and being able to have self-discipline. It's very common for us to feel emotions that are heavy, frustrated, angry, disappointed, sad, scared. These are not emotions that we can say to ourselves, don't ever feel these things. But what we can do is learn what to do in those moments so that we don't feel swept away by the emotion. And that's why breath work is really important, which I've touched on in other videos. And today I wanted to give you a really cool way to consider emotions and what you can do to create a game with your children, if you have children, when it comes to learning about emotions. So first, I have this really cool emotional wheel. On one side it has positive emotions, and on the other side it has negative emotions. Now, of course, it's natural for us to want to label them. The goal is to not shame ourselves and or others when they're feeling these heavier emotions. It's learning how to offer the proper guidance when they are. And the huge benefit for adults learning how to calm themselves down before engaging with a child who is having an emotional breakdown of some kind. And that can happen for a wide variety of reasons. You coming into that space angry and agitated and frustrated and operating from your emotional state before you can actually regulate is only going to add gas to that fire, the fire that's already started. And what you want to do is learn how to be water before you engage. So the wonderful thing about being able to expand our vocabulary around what it is that we're feeling is that it automatically starts to put ourselves at ease, because it doesn't feel so overwhelming and out of control. It's like you're able to label it and identify what it is, and even take it a step further. Mindfulness is about being aware of our thoughts, our words, and our actions, and the feelings that we're feeling in our body when we are experiencing certain emotions. So being able to go internally in that way from a very mindful place is going to help you calm yourself down, or help work yourself down as opposed to working yourself up. So I'll make sure that I get a shot of this wheel here. It's really cool. It has a variety of emotions, and then it breaks it down even further. And it does have essential oils that will help you with these things as well on this particular wheel. So I'll make sure that I get a close-up shot of that and include that in the video. So here's a cool game that you can play. It's a little bit like charades, we'll say. And it's like a bunch of emoji cards here. When I printed it out, it kind of cut it off a little bit at the end. But you can make your own cards, or you can find a clever way. I'm sure you can go online and find these little emojis. And then what you do is you fold them up, and then each family member, or maybe it's a group of friends, they pull a card and open it up, and then you have to act out that emotion. And maybe you can even take it a step further and ask a question and go around in a circle if there's a group of people participating in this, and asking them, when was the last time that you were scared? And what did that look like? And how did you feel? So it's about expanding our dialogue about what's going on internally, mentally, through our thoughts, and emotionally, the emotions that we're feeling. This information is crucial for us to understand and process properly, so that it doesn't stay stuck inside of the body and start to create dis-ease. Because when we are not at ease, it creates dis-ease. It's important that we have someone outside of ourselves that we feel can see, us, hear us, and understand us, and be able to have a level of empathy. It's beautiful when another person outside of yourself is relating to you and your pain. It really brings a level of comfort. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, peace be in us.